Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to YouTube channel. This is day 42. Today is October the 11th, and I'm covering events that happened to me on 10 October 2022. So it was an off morning for me. I slept in yesterday. Um, I was handling a Walmart return issue. There's an issue with inauthentic items that were sold. I had bought these items and for to resell, and it turns out that this place, the seller, is a third-party seller located in China, and these items are not authentic. I'm trying to be as diplomatic and reasonable and not lose my lunch over this, but it's very difficult dealing with them because they're like telling me, well, it's out of return policy. No, dude, the items are fake, they're knockoffs, and it's best that I just get a refund. So you know, I had I had in my possession what I had, and I needed to send another box. So I only had one shipping label. They gave me one shipping label, but they didn't give me another one. So I'm likely just going to send this back parcel post and return it, and and that would be it, the end of it. Um, and then if I still don't get a refund, I anticipate getting a refund, but if I don't, I will dispute it with the credit card company because I made every effort to return it, and it's not authentic, and I don't care about the return policy. It's not authentic. It's a fake item. So, um, you know, I think if they're going to be reasonable and they don't understand the level of commitment that I have. I mean, I try to preserve my energy. Um, all at this point, I'm not interested in settling scores or anything. I just want you know, my money back for those items because they're not authentic. It's the same with eBay. I had a couple books that were delivered. They were promised in either like new or very good condition, and they were in less than acceptable condition. The like new one had writing all throughout it. It's not like new anymore. And the guy's like, well, you can keep it for $10. Well, no, I don't. I'm not going to keep it at all. I'm going to return it. Um, and I could leave bad feedback. There's a lot of people, like I order stuff on eBay and I order stuff on Amazon. They're supposed to have these items in stock, and they don't, and they cancel the order, and they don't even give me a courtesy email. Some of them do, but most of them don't. They just cancel, and they don't understand that if I really wanted to, and this has actually happened to me, um, where I as a seller had to cancel items, and I didn't send a note, and almost immediately, even when when I sent a note, almost immediately I got bad feedback, and bad feedback is very detrimental to my business. So I could turn around and do the same thing. I mean, these people are like they advertise items for sale, and then they don't have them in stock, or and they don't even give you a courtesy email. But it's not my job. It's not my responsibility to do that. All I'm trying to do is I'm trying to run my business. If they cancel, fine, I let it go. I'm not interested in settling scores and all that. I just want to be made whole. I just want, again, like with this item, with these knockoffs, I could make a really big issue. I could go and say, hey, I'm going to report you to the Federal Trade Commission, and I'm going to, have my attorney, and I do have an attorney with my preferred legal plan in Florida, send a letter, and but it's like my motive is just refund my money. That's all. That's all you gotta do, and no point in making it any more than what it is. I've done everything that I could do, and now I let it go. If I don't get the refund, I have to circle back to make sure that I got the refund. If I don't get the refund, I just submit a dispute with the credit card company. Done. It's over. All right. It's not going to be worth any more of my time ruminating over something that It's not worth my time. It's the same thing like with reviews and stuff like that. I used to do that. I used to want to like tell people I wanted to be Mr. Mr. Champion. I wanted to be Mr. I'm going to save the world. I'm going to set great reviews on every place I go to. You know what? That's a colossal waste of time, right? It's a colossal waste of time. It's not good return on your energy. You're not getting compensated for it. When I was a mystery shopper, then I was paid for my opinions and all that. And I wasn't paid that well, but at least I was paid. Getting reviews, no. Unless I really want to go out of my way to like recognize somebody who really like helped me in some way. And that's like a tip. It's almost like a gratuity. But I generally don't leave reviews because it's not good return on my time, right? I am in the process of recovery from being involved in situations I don't need to be involved with, or situations I have no control. I'm guilty of this now with consuming the news, like what's going on in Russia and Ukraine. We're going to have nuclear war, and being at the edge of my seat. Well, I have no control over that. I have no control over what's going to happen. So the I, I I'm beginning to realize and understand through coaching with my coach, Jeffrey, that I need to focus on the areas that I can control and let go of the things that I can't control, right? I can't do anything about the Russia and Ukraine thing. If that thing escalates, I can't worry about it. I know that I'm a mortal person. I'm going to one day not be here. All I need to do is do the best that I can so that, the things that I can control, that I do, right? So, um, what's my 1 year plan? What's my 5 year plan? What's my 10 year plan, right? What are some of the dreams and goals I want to do with the remaining time I have left on this earth, right? It certainly should not be worried about things that I can't control. Um, Recently, we just had a friend of our family um, died recently, and I knew this person, and it's it's sad, and it's going to happen to us all, and it's a reality. What makes it sad is now we know we don't get to see the person anymore, but it also says, hey, it makes you do a little self-reflection that one day this is going to be you, and it's going to be me, right? We're going to die someplace, somewhere, somehow. It's going to happen at some point. Could be tomorrow, could be today, right? There's a last time for everything. So why not live the best way you can? Do the best that you can. Put it all out on the field. Don't worry about what other people think. Just go out and do your best that you can do. It's all you can do, right? And when that eventuality comes, I do believe that there is something else after this, and I believe that this is a classroom and that we're being graded on how we overcome situations and how we act and comport ourselves. But if that's not true, and then if we just go into the void of nothingness and cease to exist, you have nothing to worry about. You won't feel anything. You won't have any pain. You simply won't exist anymore. So, but you can still leave while you're still alive. Now, you can leave your legacy behind with your children, with your community, with your neighborhood. You can help people while you're here. You can live the best life that you have. I still hope I have much time, but I've been fortunate to have lived on 5 different continents. I had 5 overseas assignments in the Army and 5 overseas assignments in the State Department. I've lived in many places. I've traveled all over the world. I've lived all over the world. I've had excellent adventures. I have a great wife and great kids, and I still hope to enjoy my family and still have the ability to travel. But at one point, there will come a day where I can't travel or I won't be alive. Um, and that eventuality is that, this whole thing, what I'm saying is that you can't really worry about situations you have no control over. You simply have no control over. there was any way I could stay alive forever, I would go for it. But there isn't. And they say, well, you can maybe transfer your consciousness into a machine. I highly doubt it. I just don't. I think there's something more to life after this, and you don't want to deprive yourself of that. You don't want to like prematurely end yourself. You have a survival instinct for a reason. So it's your job to stay alive as long as you can. But you will check out one day, and you can't worry about that. But you got to worry about what's going on while you're still alive. So back to day 42. So dealt with that return issue with Walmart. I had the CPAP issue. I needed new equipment. Me and my wife were playing around, and my CPAP machine got a little messed up. The configuration of it. I need some new parts for like a new mask and a new headset, and so I need some new items for the CPAP machine. So I ordered them yesterday. That's really a priority, because if something happens to that, then it's going to affect the way I sleep. I've been using the CPAP since I was diagnosed with sleep apnea several years ago, and I have always since that point used that CPAP machine without fail. And I don't want to stop using the machine. Took Becky to school. Then I had the 3M interview with the law office. They were collecting information. We went over certain information that took a little time to do that. The day before, I had prepped for that appointment by sending them documents. I owe them more documents, and just had a couple questions answered. Then I had an appointment with my chiropractor. His name is Dr. Roland Kyer, and he is Three Kings Chiropractic in Celebration, Florida. It's about an hour away from where I live, but it's so worth the drive. He is, without a doubt, the best chiropractor I've ever been treated by. You have to go, and you have to see. If you're in the Central Florida area and you need chiropractic, highly recommend him. He's extremely in demand. He's a natural healer. He's a former monk. He's got 6 children. An incredible guy. So I highly recommend Dr. Kyer. Going seeing Dr. Kyer. So when I came back, this activity that I want to use my license for, it's open season right now. Coming up, it will be open season starting in November. Open season for many things. Open season for Medicare, and also open season for ACA. And Medicare, I shot myself in the foot because I have contracts in places I do not want to sell, and I can't get releases until next year. So I'm stuck in these companies. I have to get released. I have to start the process of getting released from these other companies, but it's quite a mess. But I am probably able to sell ACA. I had started a long time ago the process of ACA. I still might be shut out for ACA, but there's a glimmer of hope that I could sell ACA this year. And this lady, this fantastic lady in Utah, has been helping me, and she said that I didn't complete my FFM certification for 2023. So I did that yesterday, and I did it fast because the season is approaching. They want to get everybody set up, and there's training involved, so they're like in a mad dash to be prepared. And with this company, I would be receiving calls from people who are interested and then closing those sales. So that would put some money on, I need some money. The holidays are coming up. This is open season. It's the busiest time of the year for ACA sales. So ACA is the Affordable Care Act for people who are under 65 who don't qualify for Medicare and need health insurance and don't have a health plan with their employer. So I can do that, and maybe I can do that, but I needed to get that certification. That was a long process. It took a couple hours, but I wanted to hurry up and get that done. I thought I did it. I probably did 2022 and didn't do 2023, but I did 2023, and I'm ready. So that's done. In the morning, I went to the gym. Actually, I went to the gym after the chiropractic appointment. Just had a massage with the massage chair at the gym. Then I came home because of just the interview and the chiropractic appointment. I had did the treadmill late. I got on the treadmill. I only did 14 minutes on the treadmill because I was got a new iPhone and I was transferring everything over from the new one to the old one, and I got my attention diverted while I was on the treadmill. So I said, I had started the treadmill for 14 minutes and then stopped. Just 14 minutes of walking. So that was it. Again, the fitness goals are at least 1 minute on the treadmill and going into the gym every day and suiting up. And I have not missed those goals at all. I've been like true to that. Now, normally, like on the treadmill, I try to, I want to do 45 minutes with 3 minutes of jogging. I'm about fixing to do that right now. I have my an old shirt and shorts on right now. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm fixing to get on the treadmill and do that. But that's optional. That's an optional add-on. The goal is only to do a minute, right? So that if I don't do the 45 minutes with the 3-minute jog, I don't beat myself up. I don't say, hey, I failed to meet my goal. No, the goal was only to do a minute on the treadmill, and the goal is only to go to the gym and suit up. That's it. Do the treadmill at home and then go to the gym for 1 minute. I had some medical claims that I submitted yesterday evening. I messed around with the iPhone, iPhone 14, trading in my old iPhone 12. I have to go to Best Buy today and get the back glass repaired before I can send it in. So I have floor time at the real estate office today, and I'm going to go to the local Best Buy near the real estate office, drop that phone off for repair, and hopefully pick it up when it's ready in that evening. I paid a SPB bill. I had some eBay issues, and then I did the Remote Wellness Academy Module 3 Training 10. Watched that video, commented on it. That one's a tough one because that one wants me to plan out meals, and that's the domain of my spouse. She's much more better at it, but the training wants me to get more involved with meal planning and setting certain specific meal times. So we shall see on that. All right, and that's basically my day for day 42, the 10th of October. If you have any questions, like, comment, subscribe. As soon as I have 1,000 subscribers, I will do a live stream. So I'm looking forward to the first subscriber. I'm looking forward to the first like. I'm looking forward to the first comment. Maybe tomorrow, maybe a year from now, I don't know. Maybe never. But making these videos because that is what I have committed to do. And this is the record of me making these videos every single day for the rest of my life. All right, so thank you very much. I hope I have a lot more videos to make. I hope there's hundreds, and not hundreds, but thousands. Maybe, no, I don't know if there's tens of thousands of days left that I have, but hopefully I have plenty of days left. So thanks for watching this. Take care, God bless, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.